I've been recording
That'll
this whole
do.
thing. That's funny.
Have you really?
I have.
All right. And on that note, welcome everybody to the Tryhards Podcast.
I'm Poky.
I'm Jeany. I didn't think we were actually going to use that as the intro, but
Why
fuck
not?
it.
Everybody, welcome back to the Tryhards Podcast. And
We have some very.
we haven't done this in a while. We haven't done this.
No,
in a
we
while.
haven't. It's been so long that the last time we did this, I was still in North Carolina.
Last time, you moved. That's right, you did move in between this. Holy crap, it's been that long.
I moved halfway across the country.
Yeah.
It has been almost 6-7 months since we recorded a podcast.
This guy abandoned me.
Abandoned you. Hold up, wait a minute.
This
we
guy
need
abandoned me,
we
and then I decided to rub it in his face by going to concerts.
Yeah, first off, fuck you. And we need to settle this, okay? I did not abandon you per se. I abandoned North Carolina because fuck that.
You abandoned me.
Poke, the minimum wage in North Carolina is half the amount of Nebraska's.
Nebraska's minimum wage is $15.
Almost.
Holy shit. Yo, I'm moving.
It's 12.
Yo, I'm moving. I'm moving.
You didn't know this?
No!
It's like $12.
Granted, I make more than that now, but still, dang.
You could become a manager at Subway and make 15.
Become a manager at Subway. I don't want to become a manager of Feet Sandwich Co.
Feet sandwich. Yeah, I don't think you want to work at a restaurant whose spokesperson is a pedophile.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't say much.
Does he still work there?
No, he's still in jail.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say he better not be working there. I thought he got like shit canned.
No, he got fucked.
Okay, so he did get
both
fucked.
Literally and figuratively.
Well, I mean, at least he got one of his wishes.
Yeah. Just wasn't my child.
Now I can say now he's just taking dicks to the throat in prison.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Jeany.
Anyway,
I was gonna say how you been, but I think we pretty much updated on what's been going on for the most part.
Yeah,
moved,
you know.
I went to concerts. I have another one next week. That's fun.
Who do you have next week?
Davin.
Oh, that's right. There's a Davin concert. Fuck you, dude. No one does anything in Nebraska. It's literally a fake state, just like Act says.
No one did anything here until you moved. The second you move, Porter does one, Essinger does one, Davin's coming here. There's a Starset concert coming up at some point.
Oh my god.
It's beautiful. I got a new pet. I got 2 new pets, actually.
You got 2 new pets?
I do.
What do you have now?
So we had the hedgehog last time. We had the podcast.
Oh, that's right. So this is going off a podcast. So you got Maple.
I have Maple the chinchilla.
You're very cute chinchilla.
I have Mallow the green train frog.
I didn't know you had a frog.
I have a frog. His name is Mallow.
Do you still have the ants that you had the last time we made a podcast?
I have a ant, and we are actually waiting until the summer so we can release it because it's not doing great.
Oh,
so I'm kind of nurturing it until it can be good, and then I'm going to let it go outside where the birds can eat it.
Jesus, that's morbid yet true. Like, that will probably happen.
That's exactly what's going to happen. Unless it manages to burrow pretty quickly, then it'll be fine. It is a queen.
Yeah.
It is the queen. It is the queen. Well, Mr. Jean, I think you and I both know what time it is. It's time for the book.
It is time to read.
It's time to read the book. We did find the book. I'm surprised we found the book, because usually we have to search throughout the podcast trying to find the fucking book.
Yeah, dude. It was great because you wanted to, like, read. We started, like, streaming on Twitch a lot more recently, me and you. Yeah. And you randomly were just, like, looking for the book on one of our streams. I think it was my stream.
It was during your stream. I wanted to read The Fat Lady with a Sore Tooth.
Yeah, because no one else had heard it. Other than me and you.
And Lion heard it.
Oh, that's right. Lion did hear it.
Yeah, because we read it. I think we read it on the last podcast.
Did we? Oh, that's right. We did just go through and read a bunch of them.
Yeah, we just read a bunch because we just wanted to die.
Yeah. I still want to. What?
Speaking of which, though, just so everyone is aware, during the podcast, I am slightly ill. I have announced this on my Twitter. Go follow at PokemonRocks9. And I'm feeling a lot better than I was, but I just wanted to let everyone know, because that's why my voice may sound a little and why I may cough a little.
Yes.
But, book. All right, are we rolling the dice, or are we having you actually pick one?
Let's just pick one.
Business, medical, husband and wife, Viagra, gay, kid, animal, man and woman, drunks, political, religious, golf, lawyer, old age, prostitute, stupid people, and miscellaneous. I feel after our introduction, we need to do the kid
I was
one.
gonna say, being after the introduction, I think we'll go with child.
Don't ever say that in a court case. I think we'll go with the child.
That's great. I love it.
Oh, we're going to hell. I guess this book's pretty much
absolutely. Yeah, this book has just completely confirmed that we are on the way down.
We have not done a child one.
I don't think we have.
We have never done a child one in all, 11 episodes of our podcast? We have not done a child one.
All 11. Over the span of 4 years, 11.
Yeah.
Wait, did we start it in 2018?
We did.
Holy fuck, it's been 4 years and we haven't even done 50.
Yeah, it was either 2018 or 2019. It's because we haven't been consistent. Okay, we have to have news. And you know what? We're gonna work on that. We're gonna work on being more consistent. I think once every 2 weeks.
Consistency is not a thing with us, Poky.
I think we should try it.
Like, I'd be down to try, but do you remember when we tried to be consistent? We ran out of topics in a week.
Yeah, but that's because we were trying to do weekly.
That's true.
Once every 2 weeks, maybe.
We'll see how it goes.
We'll see. We give no promises, okay? We've tried this before and we not fucked each other. We fucked ourselves because we went to go record a podcast
but
one
we
night.
didn't then.
We went to go record a podcast one night and just ended up opening Reddit and shutting the podcast down for that night.
Yeah, we literally just started opening Reddit and started going through like curse comments or whatever.
Yeah, that was the podcast, and we were just like, yeah, you know what, fuck it, I don't feel like recording.
Yeah, like we just stopped recording.
Anyway, pick a number 1 through
4. Jesus. Let's do 3.
Two babies were sitting in their cribs when one baby shouted to the other, "Are you a little boy or a little girl?"
Never do that Elmo face when reading this book, please.
"I don't know," replied the other baby, giggling. "What do you mean you don't know?" said the first baby. "I don't know how to tell the difference." "Well, I do," said the first baby, chuckling. "I'll climb into your crib and find out." He carefully maneuvered himself into the other baby's crib and then finally quickly disappeared beneath the blankets. After a couple of minutes, he resurfaced with a big grin on his face. "You are a little girl, and I'm a little boy," he said proudly. "You're ever so clever," cooed the baby girl, "but how can you tell?" "It's quite easy," replied the baby boy. "You have pink socks and I have blue."
That's not where I was expecting it to go. That is so pure. I love it.
That's like a reverse joke. That was beautiful.
Dude, that was beautiful. It's very simple. You have pink socks instead of blue. Nah, you couldn't have told any different.
You couldn't have told anything. What if the guy just wanted pink socks?
Yeah, man. What if this is 2021 or 2022?
Did you just assume that baby's gender by its socks?
Did you assume its gender?
Anyway, so we were talking about earlier how we may try to go into a dual weekly thing, but I do want to at least update on some of the stuff that we will be, because we will be changing some things going forward just to kind of ease out some stuff.
Yeah. Yes, of course.
So the first thing is last time we were doing this, we had a lot of shout outs, a lot of sponsors, a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So we are trying to get down to just 2. Anchor's still going to be one. Thank you, Anchor.
Of course.
But we are in contact. I'm going to try and get in contact with our energy drink bros at Dubby. See if we can get something going for them. If we do, then we'll have a code in the description at some point. If we don't, then use code Poky for me, use code Jeany for him.
Yes.
But also, because that we are doing the PNG tubers and not doing face-to-face shit anymore.
Yes.
I'm not opening Otaku boxes.
You're not opening Otaku Boxes?
I'm not doing those on the thing. I can do those on stream. I can do those on video. I am not doing those during the podcast. Because I felt like at one point that just became all we did was we just opened the Otaku Box and talked shit.
Yeah, which to be fair was fun, but it's like
you can only open and see so many anime titties before you're just sitting here like, well, there's another pair.
Yeah, like I'm at a point where I've literally watched so much anime that everything is blending together.
Exactly, except for Komi-san, because you're
except for Komi-san, obviously.
Nothing blends with Komi-san.
No, well, I mean, anything can blend with Komi-san, yeah, but it's like, does it do it well?
No. I love that anime. That anime was good.
It was really good.
But we are keeping the book, as you can tell. The book's going nowhere.
Yes, of course. The book has been a thing that we've had since day one.
So, if you want to do Otaku Box, go to my stream.
Yes.
That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say about that. We're keeping the book, though.
Yeah.
I'm also going to set up a dark humor thing in the stream if you guys want. But we'll see.
Just have, like, a channel point thing where it's just, like, read a dark humor joke.
And I'll just be like, ah, fuck, I gotta go find the book. And then stream goes on for an hour.
Yeah. Just like how you were on starting soon for an hour and a half talking to Lion.
I've actually done that way too often, and it's kind of funny.
I know. It was hilarious.
It was
Me and King wanted to raid you and Lion. Like, I would raid you, King would raid Lion. And you guys were literally on the starting soon screen for an hour and a half.
I don't remember what we were doing. Was that on Stranded?
That was on Stranded, yes.
Okay. Yeah, that was probably whenever we were having that issue with my lag.
No, it wasn't, because that one was completely all on stream. This was prior to that.
Oh. Then it was Left 4 Dead.
Oh.
It was
Left 4 Dead. That would make sense.
We were doing mods. We were setting up mods.
Anyways, buy Poky's merch.
Yeah, there we have. Listen, guys, we have merch for the podcast. All right,
we do. We have very nice The Tryhards merch.
We have merch for the podcast. I'm actually gonna pull up the merch. All right, listen, guys. We got T-shirts for both women and we have women T-shirt. We have man.
We got T-shirts for the women.
We have zip-up hoodies. We have pullovers, and we have a sticker. Go buy the merch.
And also, if you just want to support Poky, period, there are also many items on there that are brilliant from Mr. Poky's stream.
I don't give a mix shit.
I don't give a mix shit. There's what's poppin'.
Get good because God knows you aren't getting laid.
Yep, those are all on mugs.
Those are all on mugs. We have a mouse pad for the entire Honey Clan.
Yeah, we have 2 mouse pads. We have the Honey Clan mouse pad, and you have your standalone mouse pad. There are also other mouse pad designs coming soon. Stay tuned for that.
And then we just have the paw zip up, paw shirt, paw hoodie.
Yeah,
we got all that stuff going on.
Yeah, it's nice.
Go buy the merch.
Go buy the merch.
There's also a blanket. I don't know how that blanket feels, but I kind of want to get one. I don't know how that blanket feels, but you know, blankets could be good. Always can be
I've met. Wow, I've talked to blankets. No, I've used some horrible blankets, so I wouldn't say that a blanket is going to be good.
Yeah, I don't know. It depends on the material.
Horrible ones. Yeah.
Normally, as odd as this sounds, like the cheap material fleece, that one oddly sometimes feels really good.
Yeah.
If they make it right, that one feels good.
No, we should say that this is not like one of your official like merch stores. Like most people would have like the 3 Black Dot merch store. It is a Stream Elements merch store, I believe.
It is indeed.
And
it does give a little kickback.
Yeah, but it's nice.
It is nice.
It is very nice.
We are doing, and also, if you're subscribed to Poky on Twitch.tv, you get discounts. Just letting you know.
Shut up, affiliate.
You'll get there one day.
I'm on 1.7.
Dude, I haven't hit 3 since the fucking affiliate stream.
That's hilarious.
Anyway.
Oh my god.
Gene.
Yes.
Xenoblade.
Okay. So okay. So we should clarify some things. Sorry, my microphone fell over. My microphone setup is very jank, but so I'm just gonna go ahead and say this: the Nintendo Direct was fire.
Oh, I
I
agree.
loved that.
I agree.
Like the announcement of the new Kirby game that looks awesome.
I'm getting that Kirby game launch day.
Honestly, the Fire Emblem looks fun.
It's Warriors, which is like the hack and slash type thing. So I'll
it's
probably
very
give it a try.
To like Hyrule Warriors,
but like it's not Fire Emblem. It's not Fire Emblem. Everyone was upset because it's not Fire Emblem.
No, but it looks fun. Like I never really got into Fire Emblem, really, but
I was a Fire
to me
Emblem
that looks
person.
fun.
I liked Fire Emblem a little bit. I was weird. I liked the mobile one.
You liked the mobile one?
It was actually, for a mobile game that's like a gacha type game, it was actually pretty good. It didn't like hound you for money like most games do. You know what? Is Ganyu's banner still going?
Yes, I just got Ganyu yesterday. I'm excited.
I have not spent any money or primos on that banner.
Don't spend any.
I have not done anything on that banner. I haven't even opened the game. Because you know what? Genshin, you're too grindy.
Poky, you're already adventuring level 50. You've grinded enough. But, like, dude, C1 isn't even that great for Ganyu. Not gonna lie to you, Chief.
I know it's C2 when she gets good.
Yeah.
It's C2. And I'm not about to drop $100.
You're not about to drop like $160 just to have a chance at getting C2.
My tax returns come in during the podcast, and I'm just like, hey, Jane, I'm gonna go get C2 Ganyu.
You're just like, Jane, my Ganyu's C6.
You're sitting here like, what the fuck, Poke? How much money did you spend? $2,000.
How much money did you spend? Yes.
We'll just say this. I had a tax return, and now it's gone.
I thought you were going to buy a car. No.
No. I'm actually buying a bed.
Oh, that's right. You're getting like a loft bed.
I'm getting a bed so I can put my desk under it. And I can get rid of this big fucking desk, and I can have a small desk, and then have a shelf for all my figures, because I have way too fucking many.
So, now that we've gone off on our little side tangent, back onto like the direct and shit. There's like a lot that was really good on that direct, but nothing compares to Xenoblade 3 announcement, sadly enough was at the end of the direct.
So here's what's the funny thing. I was in the store picking up cough medicine. And like I was getting dog food, cough medicine, and coffee. And I was like, okay, the direct came on as I got off of work. I'm gonna listen to this while I'm gone, and see what they did. They opened whenever I got on. They were on Kirby. Or no, they weren't on Kirby. They were on some of the smaller ones before it. It was like 15 minutes in. And I was like, so I didn't get to see the Fire Emblem one live. I saw it after.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, so this is pretty cool. I like the Kirby game. I already knew I was going to buy the Kirby game because I've bought every Kirby game since the DS.
Mm-hmm.
I was super hyped about the Kirby game already. So I was like, fuck yeah, let's go. There's a platformer that everyone seems super excited about I've never heard of. The one with the black and white bunny looking person.
Oh my god, dude. I hate you. Okay, so
I'm not talking about Hollow Knight. I'm not talking about Hollow Knight.
I thought you were talking about Hollow Knight.
No, there was legitimately. So if I'm gonna pull up the Nintendo Direct. Here, you get some bliss from my keyboard because yes, fuck you.
So I guess while he's searching that up, I should kind of explain what was going on there. So I was streaming Hollow Knight because, one of my favorite games at the moment. And I was fighting the final boss of the game. Poky joins the stream and says, go beat up the bunny man for me. Because, they have horns. I'm not even going to go too far into this because there's a lot of fucking lore that I could go on about for like an hour and a half. So he tells me this, and it was really only funny because Ms. Dios, if you watch the streams, she also said, it looks like a bunny.
It's because it does.
She genuinely thought this whole time that the main character that you play as was a bunny.
It is a bunny.
It is not a bunny.
It is a bunny.
There are skins that you can turn it into a bunny if you play on computer and you mod it.
Also, thanks Kotaku, you're gonna make this a lot easier. I'm gonna drop this link in the doc. above the Xenoblade stuff.
Yes.
Thank you, Kotaku.
Oh yeah, that's right. So that's actually going to be really nice. So Mother also got announced to have 2 games coming to the Switch port.
Yep, Earthbound and Earthbound Beginnings, which is Mother 1 and 2. Unfortunately, we're still not getting Mother 3. I'm still going to cry myself to sleep over that one. No Man's Sky is somehow coming to the fucking Switch, which is a giant game.
We're going to see how that turns out.
I don't think it's going to look good. There is no way you can...
It's going to look good.
Okay, I was about to say there's no way you can make a game look that good, and then I remember the last one in this announcement. We're going to get into that in a minute.
Yep.
Mario Strikers, which is a game I have actually never played.
To me, it doesn't look too interesting, but I'm not into, like, Mario sports games.
No, I'm not either. I don't play Mario Golf or the tennis games or anything like that.
No. To be fair, I just don't like sports games. So.
Except for one on this list. I will say one sports game on this list I'm very much looking forward to. Chrono Cross, which is actually a game I may give a try to, is coming to the Switch as well.
Yes.
Which is apparently it's a pseudo sequel to Chrono Trigger, which I need to play Chrono Trigger.
Yeah, I haven't played Chrono Trigger. I've heard so much about it. I haven't played it yet.
I used to hear so much about it from a certain someone that I'm not going to mention on stream, but I mean
exactly.
But I've heard a lot about it, and I think it looks good. Looks good.
It does look fun.
But Wii Sports is coming to the Switch.
Okay, I have one rant about that.
Is it about the fucking Miis like everyone else?
They're not even using the Miis.
So you can use Miis.
I get that you can, but the big thing about the Wii was implementing the Miis in almost every single game, and they did it so well. They're not even using, like, the models for the memes. They're just using the faces.
No, they're just using the faces. And okay, now I will agree that seems weird to do like a Wii Sports sequel without Miis. But as a counter thing, do many games on the Switch even use Miis? I can't think of one outside of Smash Brothers.
Mario Kart.
Does Mario Kart use them? I haven't played Mario Kart on the Switch.
Yeah, Mario Kart uses them.
Okay. I can't say Mario Kart for one specific reason. It's a remake of the Wii U's Mario Kart.
Yeah. Yeah, so
other than outside, so a base Switch game that uses Miis is the only one Super Smash Brothers.
It might be. There's got to be like a bunch of free games that use Miis, but like there's no larger games that use them.
Because there's no Mii browser. There's none of that stuff.
No, I think their big thing was they made the whole Mii system for the Switch purely because the Miis were such a big thing for like their older, quote unquote older consoles.
Did the Switch get a Tamagotchi Life?
I don't think so.
Isn't it getting like a sequel to like that weird RPG Miitopia, whatever that thing is?
I think it is.
Okay, so that'll probably use Miis. But I do think that the whole thing behind it is that in order to do a lot of these, they need to build in extra storage just for the Miis, and they need to move forward. They need to move forward. They need to move forward from just having the Miis, because the Miis were basically for the Wii. That is all it was. The Miis are for the Wii. And the 3DS. Yeah. But the 3DS was made as basically just a portable Wii, so yeah.
Yeah.
But so I think personally I am going to play it because it has the only game I played on it, which is bowling, so I'm gonna play it.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna play it, but it's gonna be interesting.
I will honestly, you know what? I will do the online tests with you whenever they come out.
You know what? I'm down.
I'll do the online tests for Wii Sport, for Nintendo Switch Sports.
Yeah.
Do some online bowling.
Hell yeah, dude.
I don't think I get the online well on this one.
I hope they do.
We're gonna save the one that's listed after that for last.
Yeah.
We've already mentioned Mother. Okay, are you upset about the Mario Kart? I've heard people upset. Are you upset?
Okay. Not really, because I'm not a huge fan of Mario Kart. I really only got into it once the Switch port came out because both of us only got our Switches because of Xenoblade.
Yeah, I got mine because of Xenoblade 2. That was the only reason I got my Switch. If it hadn't been for Xenoblade 2, I would have gotten it a couple years later for Definitive Edition.
Yeah, but like whenever I got my Switch, I got the Mario Kart edition where it comes with a free Mario Kart.
Yeah.
And so
I think a lot of
I
people
was just
did.
like, well, I mean, that was like I guess it was cheaper to just get that instead of going for the standalone Switch and the Mario Kart game itself.
I can officially say I've bought 2 Switches.
You've
I
bought
I bought the original and I bought the Animal
the
Crossing.
original, and you bought the Animal Crossing edition, and you have like 5 different sets of Joy-Cons.
Only 3.
Is it
I
only
have the
3?
Splatoon one, I have the Neon Red and Blue, and I have the Animal Crossing ones.
I could have sworn you had a gray.
No, the gray pair is my mom's.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah, because we all have a Switch in the house.
Yeah.
But yeah, I personally think the Mario Kart DLC may make me give it a try finally. May make me finally get Mario Kart on the Switch, because I don't even own Mario Kart on the Switch.
You don't, and it's fun. Like me and Lion, we haven't played it in a while. But
I know
the
that
last time we
you,
played
Lion,
it was fun.
and like Acton Dragon, I think, played it.
I didn't play it with Acton King.
I think Lion.
I only played it with Lion. I know Lion played it with them.
Yeah.
The only game that I've played with them on the Switch is Rocket League.
I have. Oh God.
Yeah.
At least it's free now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U whenever it was out. And
yeah.
I played the crap out of that, but I couldn't bring myself to pick it up for the Switch because there's no one around me to play it with. And they were like, "Oh, you should play it online." And I was like, "Yeah, but now it's so many years later, I don't even feel like it."
It's funny, but true.
And I just don't understand why. Portal's coming.
Yeah, I noticed that. Like whenever
Portal, I think it's Portal 1 and 2.
It is Portal 1 and 2. So I watched the Direct late. I didn't watch it on the launch day. I watched it the day after because I didn't know there was a Direct coming out. And Poky just sends me,
I said, dude,
Xenoblade.
They fucking did it.
Yeah, you sent me Xenoblade. I was really excited for that. And then at school the next day, I was like, you know what, screw it. I'm going to watch the entire Direct. The moment I saw Portal, I got excited.
Sitting here going like, Valve, you're releasing Portal on this when you're making your own handheld. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's kind of counterintuitive, but I think that's mainly because Valve, I don't think they believe that their handheld is going to sell well.
I think they believe their handheld's going to sell well. I don't think they consider the Switch a competitor.
Really?
I don't think they consider the Switch a competitor. I agree with that, honestly, but I don't. I think that's their thoughts there, is they don't think the Switch is a competitor.
For the type of games that Valve makes, yeah, it's not really a competitor. But when you're adding your top game to a not really a competitor, but a quote-unquote competitor's, like, console.
Yeah, but it's not like they're putting, like, 100% orange juice on the Switch or something like that. Then I would be
if they did, I would be in.
If they put 100% orange juice on the Switch, I will never boot up my computer to play it again. I will never do it.
You're already like vanishing in September anyway, so it's like
they're just like, all right, August, 100% OJ Switch edition. I'm sitting here going like, what the fuck, Nintendo?
You're making me disappear longer.
Actually, that would be one where I'm still here because that one needs multiplayer.
Yeah.
I didn't care much about triangle strategy. I'm not a big Square Enix person.
Yeah.
I'm very happy for people to get it. I know people are very happy about it.
Yeah.
I'm also very well. People are very happy about Live Alive, which is a JRPG that was released in Japan only and is now just getting released here. Can you do it with Mother 3, motherfuckers?
Wants his mother so bad.
I have a cartridge. I have a cartridge of the fan translation. I don't know why I'm so upset about it, but I'm still upset.
I know, like you can play it. You just want a official version. I want
to give Nintendo money to support the Mother series, so they'll make a Mother 4 instead of leaving it to Oddity, which has been in hellscape for forever. And then the one after this one, if you're looking at the dot, this is the one I was talking about, Klonoa. Everyone seems really excited about this. I've never heard of it.
I've never heard of it, but I mean, it looks interesting.
It looks like a platformer.
It does.
Comes out July 8th.
I mean, yeah.
Maybe a game to pick up to hold over until September.
Yeah, the only thing that I can really say is whenever I saw the trailer, during the first scene, whenever is their name Klonoa?
I think her
The
name is
main
Klonoa.
character. Yeah, when they were like walking down and that little like red thing appeared, I literally thought that was a Ugandan Knuckles for a minute. I literally thought that was a Ugandan
He
Knuckles,
just pops
and
up
like,
to you in the way.
yeah, dude, like I looked at that, like, cause I was in school, and so I looked up for a minute to like look at the work, and then I looked down. I just see this red blob walking towards Klonoa, and in my brain, I'm like, oh my god, they put Uganda Knuckles in a video game.
Let's go.
And then I look at it for like another second. I'm like, oh,
I think they're gonna put it. I think they're gonna
Knuckles.
put it in the second movie.
You think they're gonna put a Uganda
I think
Knuckles,
they're gonna put
or
Uganda
like
Knuckles.
some sort of jab to Uganda Knuckles in Sonic 2?
I think they're gonna put Uganda Knuckles in the Sonic movie, which, by the way, that comes out in 2 months.
Which is gonna be interesting. Okay.
I'm down for watching that with you. We still need to watch that, Spider-Man.
Yeah, we do. So there's something that I do want to kind of talk about here. Splatoon 3.
Are you going right past Curb?
Well, we
going
we
right
can
past
talk
Kirby
about,
sucking
we
a
can
car?
talk about we can talk
Going right past Kirby sucking up a
giving
fucking
mad
car.
head on a car. But like, okay, but I'm going to skim past that for a moment because everyone's hyped for Kirby. I heard nothing about Splatoon 3 after watching the direct. It doesn't look
a couple
great.
Okay, so I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
I haven't found a reason to get Splatoon past Splatoon 1. There's not
Yeah.
many changes to the turf war, which is what everyone ends up playing, and I'm sure Salmon Run sounds fun. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm picking up Splatoon 3. I'm picking it up.
Okay.
I probably pick it back up. And it'll have a co-op mode called Salmon Run, which is basically gonna be us fighting against shit. I will pick it up, and I will play it. If any of the people in the group pick it up, I'll play it with them. If not, I'll play it with some of the people from Twitter. You know the guy who drew like the flip notes with like the stick figures?
Yeah.
He's a huge Splatoon fan. I've actually played with him a couple times.
Really?
Yep.
Interesting. Well, no, like whenever I saw Splatoon 3, right, I literally thought that it was just a Splatoon 2 DLC.
I am honestly surprised they're doing 2 Splatoons on one console.
That was
at
my
least
big
happy
thing.
that they waited 4 years.
Yeah, they waited a while for like to see how people would react to Splatoon for a few years.
Holy crap! Your Discord just went. Brr.
Did it?
Yep. Hey, don't you start barking.
Popper.
No, the freaking chinchilla started barking.
What?
Yeah, the chinchilla barks. Does it every time I'm in the room whenever he's whenever it's weekends. Because he wants to sleep and I'm talking.
What the fuck?
And what he doesn't realize is you're gonna have to wait your turn, you little shit.
Anyways, back to this. Yeah, I mean, it looks interesting. Don't get me wrong. It looks more appealing to me than the previous Splatoon.
I like Splatoon 2. I really did.
I haven't played either of them, so this is just going off of when I looked at it.
I have played Splatoon 1. I gave it back to GameStop.
Yeah.
I played Splatoon 2. I gave it back to GameStop. I will play Splatoon 3 and probably give it back to GameStop.
Well, then that's a dead topic. Anyway, Kirby giving head to car.
Kirby giving head to car. Well, not just a car. He did it to a vending machine. He did it to a car.
Yep.
They're adding mouthful mode. The fact they named it that, they know what they're doing.
They know what they're doing, 100%.
Kirby taking
that is
a mouthful.
intentional. Oh, dude. Twitter and Reddit is going to go crazy.
Twitter already goes crazy over Kirby. Reddit's already had Kirby.
No, I mean with the R34 levels of Kirby.
Oh yeah. There's gonna be cars.
After mouthful mode was a thing.
There's gonna be Cars 2X Kirby.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because that's the thing that needs to be a thing.
I want someone to make like an art of that now.
I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that.
I don't want to see it, but it would be funny.
I've already been cursed with Phoebe's freaking drawing of Lightning McQueen getting a dildo shoved up his ass for Nux's shit. I don't need to see this anymore.
The fuck?
I've seen some shit, bud. I have seen some shit. I have seen some shit.
I can tell.
I don't care about Advance Wars.
I don't really either.
I'm happy people are getting it. I know people liked it. I know it was a good GBA game. Whenever I was on the GBA, I played Mario and Pokemon. Next. Metroid Dread. I meant to play this.
It's getting a free update, yeah?
I meant to play this. I meant to play Metroid Dread because I wanted to actually get into Metroid and because it seemed like fun and I was like, I just never got into it. They added a rookie mode which makes the game easier and a one-hit mode called Dread mode. Which means if you get hit by anything, dead.
The game looks really fun.
Is fucking amazing. However, I'm glad it's a free update. If they did that at DLC, I'd be pissed.
Yeah, it's nice that they're just adding like shit to it for free instead of making you have like a $30 DLC paywall for shit that isn't even that fun. Mario Kart.
Okay, if you're getting 48 tracks, $25 is not that much. That is
Aren't they limited time though?
No.
Are they not?
No, they are. It is just they are coming out in batches.
Oh.
If you buy the $25 DLC as the tracks come out, you get them.
Okay.
It is basically an entire new Mario Kart set because it's as many courses as were in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, including the DLC from the Wii U's. And they're doubling it. You're gonna have 96 fucking things on this. Is it 96?
It's gonna be interesting,
96.
but like that's just
25...
you're not adding anything to the game other than tracks that is already been in the game or tracks from different games.
I mean, I don't mind that. That's what most Mario Karts have been anyway. And people have been clamoring to get some of the older tracks back in the first place, so
fair enough.
I think what they're doing is they're gauging to see if people will buy the track courses while they're working on 9. I think that's what they're doing. I don't think they're going to release a new Mario Kart on the Switch, but I think they're working on 9. I think 9's going to be on the next console.
Well, because we're getting kind of close to the traditional Nintendo 4 years, and then we get a new console.
We usually get a mid-tier console afterward, which is everyone's wanting the Switch Pro. I think we already got the OLED, and that's what they're doing.
Well, yeah, so we got the OLED, which
we're getting 4 more years. I don't think we're getting the Switch Pro. Oh shit! There we go.
Did my mic fuck up?
Yeah, okay, you're back.
Okay. Like you said, I don't think we're at a point where we're gonna have a new console anytime soon, but I do believe that the OLED Switch was supposed to be the quote-unquote Switch Pro, as people were hoping for.
I think they had a chip. I think because of the chip shortages, they couldn't get a Switch Pro going.
Which doesn't surprise me. Once all this shit happened, it was fairly hard to have stuff like that made.
Yeah, even because Nvidia's making their chips. Now, don't get me wrong. Nintendo's gonna have to do something because Nvidia stopped making the chip that's in the Switch.
Yeah.
So unless they're getting we'll just make some for you, they're done. They're going to have to do something. And there is an upgrade of the chip. It's just hard to get a hold of right now.
Yeah.
But I don't... I'm going to be honest with you about the Switch Pro thing, though. I don't want a 4K Switch.
I think it would ruin it. The whole thing of the Switch is that it's meant to be a console that... Jesus Christ. That does what it's meant to do for a low price.
I don't want a 4K Switch. I don't want a 1080p screen on the handheld. I want the 720p screen to be fucking fantastic. I want 1080p to be the standard on the docked mode. Give me that and I'm happy. I don't care about anything else. Use DLSS. I don't care. Use it, Nvidia. You have the technology. DLSS, just give us all 1080p. We don't need to worry about anything else. That's all I need. That's all I need in my life. Okay, just need 1080p.
No, what you need in your life is a Mother 3 port for the Switch.
That too. If they do GBA online and they don't do Mother 3, I'm going to raise hell. If they legitimately do that. But
I think now is the time
Xenoblade
to begin talking about Xenoblade.
Xenoblade fucking 3. Now, I want you to lead into this while I pull up the website.
So, should we start off with talking about the first games?
Yeah, we should. We should probably. We probably should start about how we even fucking found them.
So, yeah, I was gonna go into that anyway. So, around the time when Xenoblade, the first game, came out in North America, there was a YouTuber by the name of Chugga Conroy who did a Let's Play of it. Now, Poky introduced me to Chugga Conroy whenever he did his Wind Waker Let's Play.
It was the Wind Waker Let's Play. I started watching on the Mother 3 Let's Play, and
yeah,
I introduced you during the Wind Waker one, and that's whenever we wanted to sit down and play a lot.
And around the time when his Xenoblade one came out, Poky didn't want to watch it because he wasn't an RPG fan.
Yeah.
I convinced him to watch it, and he really started getting into it around the time when Xenoblade 3D was announced.
Oh, yeah.
And
Mike, also,
go ahead.
I was going to say also, I mean, the big thing about it is the fucking music. Because you had your ringtone set to, I think it was the title theme?
Yeah, my ringtone at the time was the, You Will Know Our Names.
And then, yeah, I ended up sitting down and was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. But you beat the 3D version. We both got the 3D version, I should say.
We did.
You beat it. I did not beat it.
It took a year and a half to beat that game.
Yeah. I did not beat it. I got really, depressed over that because I had lost my 3DS for personal reasons.
Yeah, that's really sad.
But then, come around the time the Switch is announced, so is Xenoblade 2. And let me just say, Xenoblade 2 was a masterpiece.
I love that game. I fucking...
Monolith Software did such a fucking good job.
That is my most played Switch game of all time. And is the only reason I bought a Switch was to play Xenoblade 2. It did take me a while. I think it was about 7 months after Xenoblade 2 came out. I bought a Switch.
Yeah.
But that's because I didn't have a job.
Yeah.
That was one of the first things I bought with my job money was I bought a Switch and I bought Xenoblade 2.
Yep.
I had to eat nothing but ramen that week, but I still bought it. And I was so happy to finally have another Xenoblade game in my hands.
Yeah,
but I did beat 3D.
Yeah.
I actually did that in a call with you back in 2015.
No, you beat it when you were at school.
No, I beat it. I was in a call. I was in a call with you.
Were you?
We were in a call because I was sitting there. I was struggling on the final boss.
Yeah.
Okay. Spoiler warning.
Yes.
I could get past Dixon pretty easily.
Right.
And I was like, okay, I can get past him. I can't get past Klaus. I could not take him down. The entire time, I could not do it. And my issue was that I kept using the exact same team over and over again, and I had to swap it up.
Yeah.
And I ended up swapping it up. I think it was Shulk, Fiora, and Melia? No, it wasn't Melia because her AI sucks. I think I kept Charla.
Yeah, you kept Charla. You were running Shulk and Fiora, which was different for you.
Because
Me personally, I only use the main three of Shulk, Ryan, and Charla for the entire game.
Because you have an attacker, you have a tank, you have a healer. That's the base. Yeah. It's basic stuff. Even though Ricky's a better tank.
He is.
Change my mind.
But he is. I'm not gonna lie to you. But I prefer the way that Ryan is played because I can play Ryan. I cannot play Ricky.
This is true.
At least not effectively.
I only used Ricky for that battle. What was the battle with the Telethia inside of the Bionis interior?
Oh, with when Lorithia became a Telethia?
Yeah, fuck her. I had to use Melia, Fiora, and Ricky. Fuck her. Fuck her. That is the biggest... Okay, taking the game from I can beat these enemies just fine, to what the hell is this shit?
Okay, yeah, I think you're right about that. So, in my opinion, my least favorite boss fight in the entire game was probably Lorithia. But
100%.
to be fair, it was a fun boss fight. It was fun.
Oh, it was a fun boss fight, but fuck her. It was a fun boss fight, but fuck her.
Yeah. So, going on from that, I only beat the game when Definitive Edition came out. and I fucking speedran that shit. Like,
Oh, it was a good
I think
game.
I beat the game in under 70 hours.
I played through the game on stream, as everyone has saw. And I fucking brutal. I sped run that game and tried to get through as quick as possible because I wanted to see the world in the new game as much as possible without having to do all the side quests and shit. Because I'm not a side questy person. I'm a give me the story. Come on.
Right.
Which is why Torna kind of, while being my favorite of the three, pissed me off.
Yeah,
because
Torna.
You're required to do
the
sucking side
so
quests.
many side quests.
Almost all of them are required, and it sucks. Actually, I think it's only like 50% of them. Because I think you gotta get to community level 4 and you're done.
But
community
still.
level 5 is done.
Still, it was
such a pain in the ass.
I still haven't beat Torna because of that. That's the only thing preventing me from beating Torna.
But
is because I hate doing side quests.
In terms of a DLC, it was worth the third. I think it was $20 if you bought it regularly, if you bought the DLC, and $30 if you bought the copy. My dumbass did both because I wanted a physical copy of Torna.
You spent $50 in Xenoblade Torna.
I have spent way too much money on all of the Xenoblade games. I spent $160 on Xenoblade 2. I spent $160 on Xenoblade 1. Actually, more than that, because I have the original on the 3DS and I need the Wii one. I spent $50 on Torna, and I have all the special editions.
The only Xenoblade game that you don't have is Xenoblade X.
I do not.
And that's the only thing that you don't have anything for.
I do not have anything for Xenoblade X. I want the special edition for it, but I refuse to go and hunt it down because it's too fucking expensive. I am this close to buying a signed image, though, of Elma from it, because it's a signed fucking image from the voice actor, and it looks fucking beautiful.
Oh, shit.
And I've been in debate on it, and I think once taxes come back, I'm doing it. I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to buy that.
You think so?
I think I'm going to buy it. I'll buy it after my motherboard. But now we are a year and a half after. Oh wait, we forgot one thing about Xenoblade Definitive Edition. Future Connected.
Oh yeah. That was interesting.
It was okay. The boss did not fit. The boss had no reason to be there.
No.
The Fog King makes no fucking sense. But the actual story of like Melia coming to terms with herself and everything around it.
Yeah, that was
nice. I'm glad Melia finally got her clothes.
Now
we can get on.
We are on Xenoblade 3,
which was announced 2 days ago, and I have been sitting here. Almost every hour of my work has been spent listening to everything about this thing. If you want to get an in-depth thing, I think Enel has a video out now. I'm not sure if he's done his yet, but I think Enel did Xenoblade detailed analysis. Yeah, he did. He did do a detailed analysis of Xenoblade 3. So if you want the biggest details, go to Enel.
Yeah. Now, there are a few main things that I kind of want to touch on because I haven't watched anything about Xenoblade 3. I've only seen the trailers, and I'm just kind of going off of like completely mental theorizing.
Okay, I want to hear your theories, my friend.
So there are two main ones that I have, right?
Okay.
Which I guess kind of go together, but it kind of doesn't make a whole lot of sense whenever I say it out loud.
Go for it.
So the main one being, and again, major spoilers. For
major spoilers.
Major spoilers for Xenoblade 2 here.
This is the ending.
Go
play the game. Seriously, 2. These games are so fucking good.
Go play the game, please. So
play the game so we can get a fourth one.
So, instantly, whenever I see like the first scene in the trailer, I instantly saw that, and I was like, okay, that's fuck. What was the Titan's name that Morai gets from?
Morardane.
Morardane. To me, that terrain in the first shot looked to be Morardane, or something along those lines. Which again takes me to this could be the same world as Xenoblade 2, because there's also what looks to be blades or blade type weapons in the trailer.
Yeah.
But the main thing that I've noticed, and this is what's kind of pointing me in the direction of something that I theorized a long time ago, whenever the game first dropped, was whenever I saw the Mechonis sword. Whenever the World Tree fell,
yeah,
and the Titans created new land, is it possible that whenever that happened, it was the same time whenever Shulk created the new world, and they combined?
To be fair, Klaus did know about the new world.
Yeah.
So he very well could have.
Like,
so I do think you're right on that. And I just want to expand little things about that I noticed in the trailer.
Yeah.
So first of all, it looks like we're in the middle of like a battle or something. And one side is definitely using Mechon technology.
Absolutely.
And our main character is locked in a battle with what looks like a blade eater or a flesh eater, because it has the same core crystal as Nia.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed that on the girl's chest. And then he's okay. I'm doing a run down real quick of everything in the trailer that I can see. And then he's protected by a fucking Machna.
Yeah.
Which I'm just sitting here going like, what the hell? And these weapons are like blade type weapons, but they're also not.
Because there's no blades present. It's just the weapons.
Yeah, it's just the weapons. And one big thing that confused the hell out of me whenever I first heard it is Van Damme's fucking voice.
Yeah, and you see Van Damme?
Yeah, that is Van Damme. That is Van Damme, without a doubt. That is Van Damme. I'm confused.
My big thing comes down to timeline, because there's no blades. Yeah. Which doesn't surprise me. The Titans are basically all dead, and they created a new land, so there's no need for blades anymore.
Yeah, there's no need for blades.
But it comes down to two things, then. One, there's still flesh eaters.
Yes. Because
two,
our new character here is definitely a flesh eater.
Two, what is the timeline here? Because we're seeing Van Damme in the trailer.
This has to
take place after. Supposedly dead, by the way. He was buried.
Yeah.
On Uriah.
This is definitely.
He's there, but he's older in the trailer, so it's 100% after Xenoblade 2. There's so many things that I'm seeing that I just don't understand in the trailer.
I'm definitely with you on that. Also, flutes apparently are going to be a big thing. I'm noticing that.
Apparently, like there's a lot of
maybe
flutes.
They've learned a bit from working on Zelda. By the way, for everyone who was like, "Oh, they should get Monolith to work on the new Pokemon game," this is why they fucking weren't.
Yeah, because they were too busy making the masterpiece that is going to be Xenoblade 3.
But it looks like we are getting a high Intia on our team as well.
Yeah,
and everyone is already waifuing this character. And I can see why. I definitely do like the character. But apparently one dude's fucking psychic uses paper birds. Did you see that?
Yeah,
shit?
I noticed that.
It's like a Brona's power.
Yeah,
it reminds me of Akos.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I guess it could be Akos. Also,
like
there's
so much going. Because my big thing, right? There was one main thing that I noticed in the trailer was the Flesh Eater looks a lot like Nia.
Oh, it does.
They're using the rings just like Nia did. They have the same kind of hairstyle and same like facial structure as Nia, and they're a Flesh Eater.
Even though Nia's
doubt that it's Nia.
Even though Nia's Flesh Eater thing was actually a sword.
Yeah, I seriously doubt that it's Nia.
She does have an official name.
Okay.
That girl does have an official name.
Okay.
So that one's name is Mio, and the main character's name is Noah.
Yeah. So, okay, so then with that being the case, it could just be a huge case of irony, where it's literally just a Gormati who's a flesh eater who uses the rings.
Or a descendant.
Or a descendant of Nia.
Or it could be that they started using, whenever Blades started no longer being worth it because they couldn't make Titans anymore, maybe they started abusing the technology to make more flesh eaters. They are immortal after all.
it could be a thing, right? That is 100% possible. But there's not an easy way to make a flesh eater now that fucking what is his name?
I don't remember his name, but it's the Praetorium is gone.
Yeah, like,
but
he was the one who made the flesh eaters.
We did have Nia, who did it, who has done it, and we would probably have books left over from all.
I mean, yeah, but most of them would probably be on the archives of the Praetorium, which is now fallen.
There were people who escaped from the Praetorium, though, so there's nothing saying they couldn't have taken the knowledge with them.
Fair.
But another thing I do want to notice, first of all, these landscapes look so much better than Xenoblade 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
And I did notice the Sword Valley.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at a lot of this stuff, and like, this is definitely a combination of two worlds here. Also, grind railing's
absolutely back. Yeah, that's gonna be nice.
And we can finally swim, which is something we couldn't do in the previous games very easily.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, Napon. I'm looking through the trailer real quick to make sure we don't miss any details. I mean, like, okay, so near the end, okay.
Yeah.
That is definitely Melia. At the end. Yeah. That is definitely Melia at one point and Nia at the other.
Yeah.
So Nia is in here.
Mm-hmm.
And Melia is in here, which means this is definitely an after. So what I'm thinking is taking place here is whenever Klaus sent them back into the New World, I don't think he thought about the fact of maybe the inhabitants of this world would not take too kindly to a weird technology showing up. And like a weird being based on a bunch of titans and all that stuff being is how he just created a world with no gods is what Shulk wanted.
Yeah.
So I personally think that the war has begun because of two different sides, and I'm wondering if Future connected with the Fog King and all that is actually going to be like the actual enemy in this, because Van Damme does mention like there is a true enemy at some point.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if the Fog King actually was alluding to everything here.
Now that would make sense because the inclusion of the Fog King in Definitive Edition was kind of the one oddball. Like there wasn't really a reason to have an enemy like that unless they were hinting at something coming soon.
Yeah. Also,
because
I just noticed Uriah's been cut in half.
Yeah.
By the giant Akana sword.
Yeah, which is fucking insane.
Which would actually imply that the merges happened at the same time, because the Makana sword would have to have fallen on Uriah.
Mm-hmm.
That's insane. That's some sick shit right there.
Uh-huh. But that I don't know. There's just so many things that is possible here. And my big thing, right, is since technically the worlds are now combined, do you think that it could be that Elvis has something to do with any of this?
I think he does.
Like Elvis has to play a part in this.
The Trinity processor definitely has a part in this.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Alvis knew that this was going to happen. I think Alvis was planning on it. I think, seeing as how one piece of the Trinity processor was supposedly destroyed, I don't know, maybe we'll see a Malos or something in here. But seeing as how the Trinity processor is destroyed, I don't know if he could do anything, because the conduit's gone too.
Yeah.
But Alvis did mention at the end of the game that that the future, we don't know what it holds. So I mean, he could. Maybe he's. But
Alvis is also just very cryptic. Period.
Maybe he's the bad guy.
I seriously doubt that, because if it wasn't for Alvis, then Shulk and them wouldn't have the New World. Yeah, because Alvis is the sole reason they have it.
Maybe Alvis wanted to create the New World to start a war.
Yeah.
He is. He was linked. He was linked to the Trinity processor, which means he would know that. Now, this is all but confirmed that Alvis is linked to the Trinity processor because he has a red core crystal in the remake.
Yeah.
But I bet he knew. I bet he knew.
It wouldn't surprise me if he did.
And seeing as how Pyra and Mithra came back, I'm pretty sure Alvis could too. I'm just like...
Yeah. I mean, you do have a point there. Like, being around Zanza or Klaus for so long, I mean, he might have some malicious intent at this point.
What I am wondering
there is a good possibility.
So it's very obvious that the belt buckle type thing that Shulk wore in Future Connected has become a nice fashion sense because a lot of people are wearing it.
Yeah.
Did we make mechanical titans though in the Xenoblade 2 section? Because I'm noticing a lot of them getting fought by titans in a lot of these pictures.
Yeah.
But titans are gone.
I don't know. I mean, well, okay. There's a chance that titans could still be alive because Gramps is still alive.
This is true. This is true.
And there were multiple titans still alive, similar to Gramps. It's just most of the larger scale titans
Gramps
have become
is going to be
land.
a landmass.
I don't want to think of that.
Gramps is going to be a landmass.
I don't want to think of that.
Oh, it's going to happen. It's going to happen.
But like, it is very possible that Gramps has reproduced and more titans have been made. Right? It's very possible.
Oh, yeah.
And with the introduction of the Machina being in this world, it's very possible that we have mechanical titans.
I think.
My big thing here is, why are the Mechon here?
So we do have Machina.
The Mechon were created by Egil.
We do have Machina, to be fair.
However, the Mechon were, like, the Machina resented the Mechon.
Did they,
The only one who created the Mechon was Egil. Once Egil perished, there were almost no Mechon.
I guess that's true. Yeah.
Like we see. I mean, it has to be Mechon. Like, during this, like, first or second scene, whenever they're talking about the world that they live on, there's obviously Mechon there in the war. So is this literally just a game about the two worlds colliding, having a war, but, like, one of the sides or both of them are being corrupted by the Fog King?
I mean, it could be. My bet's on Melia's side.
You believe that the High Entia and the, like, people of Bionis and Mechonis are being corrupted?
I believe that the High Entia... Sorry, I had a yawn.
Yeah.
Maybe I did take the sleep one by accident. I do believe that the High Entia has definitely something to do with it.
And that wouldn't surprise me, because the High Entia did have something to do with the Fog King, period.
Yeah, and I would not be surprised if that was the case. I think this is going to probably be the best of all three.
Oh, I agree.
I think that Monolith is maybe taking a hand out of Zelda's book for the flute type stuff.
Yeah.
I think they are learning from their time working with Nintendo on Breath of the Wild. It looks like they have perfected their engine for Xenoblade.
Yes.
Because this looks better than all three games that have come out, which is Torna, Xenoblade 1 and 2. And I look forward to it. I'm going to say this now.
Mm-hmm.
This game may be enough to make me buy a Switch OLED. Because I want to see this game in hand. Whenever I'm in handheld mode or not be able to be at a TV, I want to see it in OLED form.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know. To me, like, I don't know, man. The game, period, is just gonna look so nice that I don't even know if we would need an OLED.
I think an OLED to make those colors pop, man. I think I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to. I think we covered a lot of our thoughts. I will mention, just real quick, we know nothing about this, but the symbol that is on the 3 is also present on a lot of the characters. Just as an example, our High Entia girl has it on her chest. One person has it on its shoulder. And we don't know what this symbol means, but it could be a mark of something.
Possibly. And with it being on the High Entia, could be a mark of royalty, maybe?
Maybe, but I think it's on one of the base characters too. I don't remember which one. I think it's on his shoulder and his neck. I'd have to actually deep into the trailer again, and I don't.
Or maybe it's like something that shows which side they're on.
Maybe. If it's not on the Blade Girl, then that would make sense.
Because in most cases, like if we're taking this from like a real life standpoint, in most like military cases, they typically have something to show which side they're on, whether that be a tattoo, a patch on whatever clothing they're wearing, something.
Okay, it's on the side that would be Bionis and Mechonis side.
Okay,
it is definitely on them.
So it is definitely to kind of show either A, royalty, or B, where they stand in this war.
Yeah, because it's on the Machinist chin.
Okay.
And it is definitely the same symbol that is on the 3. But I am noticing a lot. I do think we are right on the Flesh Eaters. Because a lot of the weapons that are being used on the side of what would be considered, I guess, Alra's side.
Yeah.
Are using blade weapons. They're using twin rings. They're using shield hammers. They're using stuff like that. I think think we have abused core crystal technology to make a bunch of like super humans using the Flesh Eater technology.
Which that would make sense as to why there's no blades present.
Yeah, because we've just used the weapons.
Yeah, we've used all of the core crystals to make people into Flesh Eaters. And we've seen how people who are Flesh Eaters can become a little more crazy.
It does make me wonder which side this guy's on now. The guy with the paper plans. Oh wait, no, he's definitely on the blade side.
I don't know. I mean, it all just comes down to waiting for September.
It all does. You know what else it comes down to? The podcast.
Buying your merch?
That too. Go buy my merch. Xenoblade type merch coming soon.
No, the fuck there isn't.
Yes, there is actually.
Oh my god, Poky.
Thank you much for watching or listening. Thanks for coming around to the podcast. Jeany, you want to do some closing words, my friend?
Yes. Well, I don't exactly know what to say for closing. Anyways, I'm Jeany. You can follow me on all my socials at Twitter, at Jeany Brovo, on Twitch, Jeany Brovo, YouTube, Jeany. They're all the same name except for TikTok, which it's just Jeany Brovo TTV. I mean, other than that, I don't have anything.
All right, you can follow me at Pokemon Rocks 9 on Twitter, at Pokemon Rocks 9 on Twitch, Poky Plays on YouTube, and you can take our podcast at anchor.fm/tryhards.
Yes.
You can also leave voice messages there if you wish to. Feel free to do so. And we will hopefully see you guys around next time. Hopefully not 6 months later. Although it may be 6 months later because we're just going to wait until the next Xenoblade comes out and we're just going to say it then.
That's probably true.
That's probably when the next one will be. But see you guys then.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.